Hello, bonjour. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for watching my video, and special thanks for those who subscribe to my channel. This video is called Battlegroup Training, Part 7, Aim, Fire with Small Arms and Machine Guns. The first step is to observe the target. Your unit with small arms and machine guns who is trying to destroy the enemy must have a visual on its target. On the battlefield, with everything is happening, movement, smoke, terrain obstacle like uneven ground, bushes, etc., it is not that obvious. Battlegroup try to consider those area of war. So the first step is to observe the enemy, or the target in this case. So using the observation table, you roll a d6. You can see to observe the infantry in the open and firing, you have a better chance to see them. That's why you only need to roll a 2+. In the open, you need to roll a 3+. If they haven't fired the previous two. And the reason for that is when they fire, there's a flash of the firing shot that will appear, so will bring your eyes toward that firing shot. So you have a better chance to see them. That's the idea between, they are just there, you try to see them, not too sure, and you need a 3+. But if they have been if they did fire the previous turn, then the muzzle flash will attract your eyes and you pay more attention to that area and better chance to see them. That's why you need a 2+. So first we have, first example, I give the order to this team to fire at that team, and the second step would be to fire at this squad over here. So we look at the distance. It's between 10 and 20 inches. Now, the second thing you have to look at it, so you need a 3. Were they firing previous turn? Let's say they were not firing previous turn, so you need to roll a 3. If they were firing on the previous turn, you will only need a 2. So you roll your dice, and you get a 4. That means you see them, you will be able to fire at them. So step 2, you look at your table small arm rate of fire, and my squad of grenadier have 5 men, all with a rifle. So you look at rifle on the small arm rate of fire. There's a rate of fire of 1, so each one fire 1 shot, so it's 5 shots. And the maximum range is 30 inches, so we know it's between 10 and 20. So we're gonna roll 5 dice, and we need to hit them. After that, you go and look at the aim fire to hit table. Between 10 and 20, small arms, so rifle, need to roll a 4 to hit the target. So I'm going to roll 5 dice. I need to roll a 4 to hit. I roll my 5 dice. I got a 5, 4, 4, 3, 1. So I need a 4 to hit. I got 4, 4, 5. So I hit the target. The 3, 1 miss. Now the British will have to do cover save to see if all those guys were able to be saved. So the step 3 in the process is for the opponent to do a cover save. Those infantry are in the open. So when you go on the cover save table, infantry, in the open, you need a 6+. So my guys roll, the British, my opponent, rolled 3 dice. He got a 6, a 4, and a 2. That means, because in the open, you need to cover save a 6+, he is safe 1 guy. But 2 of them are eliminated. So you remove 2 of your 2 guys from your squad. Also, because he had casualty, then phase 4, he will need to do a morale test. So the last phase of the aim firing is to do a morale test if there's casualty. So when we look at the table, unit morale test, the British in this case will roll 1 dice, 1d6. If you roll a 1, 2, or 3, the unit would be pinned down. If we roll a 4, 5, 6, the unit would be okay. So in this case, you roll a dice. You roll a 2, the unit become pinned down. So the unit is pinned down. I will not go in detail if they were pinned down already and so on. I might do a video, we'll call it advanced training. But right now it's just a basic training. So unit against unit, there's no major factor to change the result. The unit was in the open, did not fire. We roll to see if we see the target. We saw the target. We rolled the number of dice for my squad of grenadiers. 5 dice. We need to roll a 3+. We roll. There was 3 hit. Of those 3 hit, 2 cause casualty. They roll a morale test. They roll a 2. So the unit is pinned down. Now let's try my unit again. I'm going to try to fire at them. They were firing previous turn. So we look, step 1, when we look at the table, observation table, obscure infantry firing. So they are obscure because there's a fence, and they were firing previous turn. They need to, you need a 3 to see if you see the target. So you roll 1 dice, and you roll a 5, we see the target. Phase 2, we need to look at the rate of fire of the squad. It's 5 infantrymen with rifle, so 5 shot. We go to the aim fire to hit table, and it said between 10 and 20 small arms. We need to roll a 4+. So we have 5 shot, and we need 4+. So we roll, and we have 4 hit. Now the British need to do safe. When we look at the cover safe table, infantry behind soft wall or soft protection, like the wooden fence, need to roll a 5+. So we roll the dice, and 1 6 and 3, 1 3 and 4. So we have 1 casualty. No, 1 is safe because we have a 6 and we need a 5+, and we have 3 that are eliminated. Now they need to do a morale to see if they're going to be pinned down or not. And the same applies. We go to the covers, to the morale table. We need to roll. We roll a 5. They are not pinned down because we roll a 4 or more or plus. So they are okay. So they're going to continue to fight, but we just remove 3 casualty. Second example, we will take the MJ-34 bipod with a rifleman, so a team of 3, to aim and try to shoot at the anti-tank gun here, first part of the order. Second part of the order, we'll try to aim the other anti-tank gun. So phase 1, we look at the table to see if we can see the target. So deploy gun in the open, firing. If he was firing a previous turn, it would be automatic, but he was not firing previous turn, so we need to roll a 2+. So we roll a dice, a 6, we see the target. We don't need to use any modifier, it would not change anything there. The second step, we go to the small arm rate of fire. We look at the MJ-34 bipod. It's 5 rate of fire, up to 30 inches, and it's a 2-man. Because the team is a 3-man, that means there's a rifleman. Rate of fire is 1, 30 inches maximum. So we got 6 dice to roll, and we will try to hit. We go to the aim fire to hit table. We look between 10 and 20 inches. MG need a 4, and the small arm need a 4. So we need to roll a 4+ to hit. So we got 6 dice, and we hit on the 4+. So we got 4 hit, 2 miss. So the British would need to do cover save. So we'll look at the table, cover save, deploy gun in the open. They need to roll a 6. So 4 dice, need to roll a 6. Got 2 6 and 2 1. One is a 1 and 1 is a 3. So there's 2 casualty. So we remove 2 soldiers, there's only 1 left. Now the British need to do a morale test to see if they stay on the battlefield or not, or get pinned down. So for a gun, if he roll a 1 or 2, he abandoned the gun. At 3, the unit get pinned down. And at 4, 5, 6, they are safe and continue fighting. So we roll a 3. That means the unit is pinned. Now there's a little 2 beside. A veteran or elite infantry units treat this pin result as an okay result. But they are regular force, so they are pinned down. So that complete shooting to this anti-tank gun. Now my MG, phase 2, will aim at the anti-tank gun behind the rock wall. So we go to the table again, and we use observation table. Obscure gun firing, we need a 2+. He was not firing previous turn. Obscure gun need a 3+, so we need to roll a 3+. Got a 5, we see them. Then the next step is to go to small arm rates of fire. We know it's 5 shots for the MG34 and 1 shot for the rifle. We go to the aim fire to hit table. Between 10 and 20, it's 4, so we need 6 dice, and we need to roll a 6+. So there's 2 hit only. They need to do save. We go to the cover save table, deploy gun. You get open, soft, hard. So they are behind hard cover because it's a brick wall. You need to roll a 4+ to be safe. So we roll 2 dice. You get a 6 and a 2. There's only 1 casualty. Now the unit need to do a morale test because there's a casualty. We need to roll 1 dice. The result is a 4. The gun is safe, so he's not pinned down and continue fighting. So that's an example, again, an anti-tank gun team. So we saw a couple examples using a rifle squad, and the next a couple examples using the MG34 squad to hit at infantry or anti-tank gun. So it's really a basic training. So it was the basic, no major influencer that changed the process. So I hope you enjoyed. If you saw any mistake in my part or you have any comment, please leave it in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. See you soon with my next video. Thank you and bye-bye.